Hey, good morning, everybody. So lately I've been reading a lot of comments and seeing so many videos from people saying things like uh, Dodash is she's just out to get money, and how they're tired of her, they're tired of seeing her, and how she's just encouraging people to quit their jobs and to go on YouTube, and that it's a stupid idea and all this stuff. And listen, first of all, I notice a lot of these critical comments are coming from other black people. And I have a theory about this, and the thing is, I think there are a lot of black people, a lot of us, we see ourselves in Dodash. We identify with her struggle. Okay, maybe some of us identify with her struggle. I think there are some people out there who identify with her who are struggling, but maybe you feel ashamed to admit that you're struggling. But she came out and she was not ashamed to admit that she was struggling. And I think that's part of why her message resonated so much with people. Because she said, look, I'm out here, I'm struggling, and this is what I'm going through. And now my YouTube dreams are coming true, and it can come true for you too. And I don't understand what makes people think that they are so entitled to just because you see her achieving some kind of a success, her achieving success on YouTube, you feel as though it should happen for you too automatically. Let me tell you something about YouTube. YouTube is a school. If you really understand how to use YouTube, YouTube is a school. YouTube is a playground for your creativity. And that being said, when you make a video, you should not be making a video for the reason that you want it to blow up and you want to be able to quit your job and be a full-time YouTuber. That should not be the reason why you make a video. You should be making videos because you love it, because it makes you feel so good, because you are tapping into the creative higher energy, that life force in you, that creative spirit in you. YouTube is enabling you to tap into that, and that's a process that is enjoyable, and that's how you should be looking at your YouTube videos. Not that, oh, okay, I'm gonna blow up just like this person or that person. Listen, people are mad at her because she created a digital product and she's asking for money for it. What's wrong with that? Why is she not allowed to do that? Do you know how many people are on this platform with selling digital products? There's gotta be a million people selling a digital product on YouTube. Why can they do it but not her? If she decides to, people keep asking her, what do you do? What do you do? And she started out, she told you, she said, listen, I don't have to sell anything to you. If you want to find out what to do to be successful on YouTube, just Google it. Just go into the search bar and type it in. She has said this countless times. But people keep asking her, what are you doing? What did you do? What did you do? Give us some tips. Teach us how to do YouTube. So she's like, fine, I'm going to teach you how to do YouTube. Pay me $19, buy my digital book. Why not? Why the hell not? Why shouldn't she be allowed to do that? Why is it that some people have a problem with that when it's a black woman doing it? I don't know. Because a lot of the criticism I see is coming from a lot of black men. I have to be perfectly honest here. There's some black women too, but a lot of black men seem to be expressing the most wrath about her success. Okay? And the thing is, look, you know, I saw somebody else say something like, oh, you know, I'm so tired of she just keeps saying the same message over and over again, and it's getting old. Then stop, then don't watch her then if you think it's getting, there are like 3.5 billion uploads on this platform every day. You don't have to watch her, you don't have to watch me, you don't have to watch anybody you don't want to watch, but you're even the person expressing that sentiment. It's almost like what they're trying to say is they don't want her to continue doing what she's doing. That's what they're really saying. Because she's getting some success doing it and you feel bad about it. It's not happening for you. And so you want to tear her down. And because I actually see people saying things like, you know, when the fall comes, it's going to come hard and all this stuff. And like people are actually wishing for her downfall. People are wishing for her downfall. And I just don't get that. Why do you, if you don't want to watch her content, then don't give her views, don't watch her content. But why would you want to wish for somebody's downfall? It's like they want to see her struggling again. And this is the thing, a lot of people love to see black women struggle. They feel that black women are supposed to be the mules of society. We must be your emotional mule. We must be your financial mules. I saw one video with one young black guy having a fit, complaining about how DoorDash is encouraging black women to leave their jobs and to start YouTube channels, and how it's such a dumb idea and all this. And listening to him, I just thought to myself, I got the impression that he was probably being supported by a black woman, and he felt threatened by the fact that, you know, if too many black women if that black woman decided to leave her job, then what's he gonna do? Who's gonna support him? Now he's gonna have to find a job. I kind of get that sentiment from a lot of the videos that I'm seeing. There are a lot of unwritten codes in our society, and one of them is that black women must struggle. Black women must stay in a struggle state. And then there are some other black women who I see are, all I can say is that they're just straight up envious of her because they don't believe that she looks the part to be successful on YouTube. And you know, I just think it's just because she doesn't have foot-long eyelashes glued to her eyes and a lace front wig, you know, they feel as though, why is she getting success and not them? And here's the thing with DoorDash, you know, people say that she's just about money now and all this. She's always been about money. She made it very clear that she's all about finding ways to make more money. She's always been about, instead of jumping from one soul-sucking job to another soul-sucking job, why not tap into that fertile mind of ours, that vast potential that we all have? Why not try to tap into it and see what happens? And I don't see anything wrong with that message. I think that's a beautiful message. I think that's a good message. You know, I have a total of 5 YouTube channels. All of them except for this one are faceless YouTube channels. And out of all those 5 channels, only one of them is monetized. It took me 4 months to get monetized on that channel. I started it at the beginning of the year. I started it in January, and by April I was monetized. And the process of monetization for me, the thing about it is that while I was making those videos for that channel, I never once thought the goal for me was not to be monetized. The goal for me was not to be a big YouTuber. The goal was the process itself. Just making the videos, just exploring my creativity, just feeling the joy of creating something, publishing it and seeing how it looked when I published it, and how I felt when I published it, you know. And one thing I'm very grateful to YouTube for is the fact that I learn so much every time I make a video. Every time I edit a video, every time I do research for a video and put all the pieces together, I learn some new skill. I have learned so many new skills from that channel, that I monetized. The other channels that haven't been monetized, it's only simply because I haven't put as much time into them. And I know that if I put the equal amount of time into them, they're gonna be monetized as well, including this one, by the way. So, DoeDash has always said that we are powerful beings and that the answers to everything we seek is within ourselves. This is what she's always said. And that if you are struggling, you can tap into that higher self. You can find ways to make money. That's what she's always been about. And I just don't get the backlash, the hatred, the envy. I saw somebody even say some ridiculous thing, saying that she's a DEI hire. What the hell is that supposed to mean, except the code word for you know what? Okay, starting with an N. I'm assuming the person who said that, I don't know what he was, if it was a black person or a white person, I don't know. It was just a hateful comment, obviously. But people, just cut it out. It's just ridiculous. Don't be envious of somebody's success. Learn from them, learn from everybody. Do you think that Mr. Beast should stop what he's doing? Do you think are you envious of his success? Why is it that you're envious of DoeDash's success, but not Mr. Beast? Why do you think Mr. Beast deserves it, but not DoeDash? And of course, those are extreme polarities. But the point remains the same. And I wonder, too, if it's not just because she is black and a woman, but because it's both, because she's a black woman. Because, like I said, it's a lot of black men that I see who are bashing her. Because there are a lot of successful black male YouTubers on this platform. I follow a lot of black men who are successful on this platform. I don't see people going after them. I feel as though people feel like she is not the type of person to deserve success for whatever reason, because you don't think she fits into the right demographic, that narrow framework of reference that you have of who is supposed to be successful and who is supposed to struggle. Nobody has to struggle if they don't want to, and she's taught us that. She's a living testament to that. So anyway, I might do another video later about this. I just think it's really sad that, you know, you have so many people who are just ready to tear her down.